credit card company ignored my name change, so I faxed them 150 times. So I was granted a legal name change a few months ago. Long, boring story as to why. Simply put, I hated the unique spelling of my first name and wanted to ditch my surname. I didn't have much trouble updating my name at most places. Social security, driver's license, insurance, yada yada. No bumps in the road until I got to the very last thing to update my credit card. I use this particular credit card a lot. I'm self-employed and use this card to rack up travel points for flights, hotels, rental cars, and so on. However, if you've ever checked into a hotel or picked up a rental car, you know the name on the card must match the name on the ID. So I call the credit card company. I'm told I have to fill out a certain document and mail it in, alongside a copy of the court document. Fair enough. 2 weeks go by, I hear nothing, so I call again. They say they haven't received it. I'm then informed they have a fax number I can use to send in the documentation. So I fax in everything necessary using an app on my phone. Another 2 weeks go by, still nothing. I call again, same spiel on the other end of the phone. Please mail or fax, you get the deal. I do what they ask once more. Another week passes. I call again, told the same script. I'm starting to get annoyed by this point. I have an upcoming trip planned and need the card to match my ID. So I ask to speak to a manager. They give me some BS about a manager not being currently available. Anyway, I fax in the document and court order once again. However, this time I decide to keep hitting send after the previous one had shown as delivered. I thought I'd repeat the process a few times, just to make sure they got it. After sending it 25 times the first day, I got no response. The next day, I'm sitting on my couch watching football. I decide to send the fax a few more times. By the time I realized how many times I'd hit send, I had sent it over 130 times. The very next afternoon, I got a call from a manager at the credit card company. She sounded quite angry over the phone. I just played dumb. You guys asked me to fax it in. I got my updated card in the mail 3 days later. **TL. Dr. ** spent almost 2 months trying to update my name on my credit card. The company gave me the same runaround every time I called. Just fax us X and Y. I faxed them X and Y about 150 times. They finally sent me a new card with the correct name. Edit, holy heck, this blew up. Glad I could provide some entertainment. Go forth and maliciously comply, my friends. I'd also like to mention how painfully easy dealing with Social Security and the DMV were in comparison. For whatever reason, credit card companies would look at my updated driver's license, Social Security card, and court order document, but still weren't convinced my name had changed. I understand fraud happens, but come on.